I told you that your video content is missing the biggest opportunity to dominate your marketing game, the biggest. And by that, I mean TV, the biggest screen in the homes, and the biggest established, most trusted video delivery platform.
You are watching Influence Media, PSI TV, the Netflix of biz brands.
So the answer isn't necessarily more YouTube videos or more TikTok trends. It may just be time for you to have your own TV channel for your brand content. Content like PSI TV and the others I mentioned before, we are interrupting the scroll. So when people start typing in their search and you show up, I'll show you why adding a TV channel to your marketing arsenal isn't just smart. It might just be the essential move that you need to make to stand out finally from the competitive pack. And being on TV is not as out of reach as you might think. Right now, social media is saturated. It doesn't matter what niche you are in. There are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of lookalikes, wannabes serving your niche. Every brand is posting on social media. The competition is really, really fierce. And standing out is even more difficult when everybody's just scrolling past content just like yours. And social media has a couple of other limitations. Not just that your post gets buried down as new posts come in, but posts have visible social metrics. So if your content has not gotten a bunch of likes and views, then sometimes the audience thinks that your content has not been validated as something of value, and therefore they just keep scrolling by. This is another problem of social media, but also the content lifespan is very, very short. Have you ever tried to find something you've posted on social media and you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and you can't even find it on your own page? It is truly difficult to stand out and have that content remain evergreen on social platforms. So I want to suggest to you that having your video content as a television brand on TV might just be the unique sales position or the brand differentiator you have been looking for that will separate you from the competitive pack. TV continues to be seen as a premium, authoritative, and exclusive platform. Being on TV signals to your audience that you're serious, that you are deep, that you are big, that you are reputable. And being on television delivers a level of trust and credibility that not impossible to get on social media platforms, but oh, so hard. You can have that level of respect, trust, and recognition almost immediately by telling your audience you have a channel on TV. TV might just be the ultimate content library for your video content. Now, PSI TV, we have determined that we will not break our TV content with ads, and you will have that opportunity as well to decide if you want ads on your channel, to decide which ads on your channel, or like if you want, or like we have to decide there will be no ads on our channel. The reason is, having gotten the attention of our audience, we did not want to break that attention with an ad. So PSI TV has determined to remain ad-free TV. But unlike social media, you will have the choice about whether or not your television channel shares ad content or not. We'll still get you the global reach. And that is not going to be dependent on you having followers for the algorithm to decide if any of your followers will even see your content. Your content will be there, and it's not going to be reliant on followers and algorithm. Your content's going to remain visible. It won't disappear like posts in a social media feed. And just like how people will binge watch their favorite content, they can binge watch your content just as well. So let's address some common misconceptions, the major of which is price. And I'm going to tell you, it isn't expensive to build a TV channel. Well, let's put it this way. You don't need a multi-million dollar budget, especially when you're coming to have that channel built by PSI TV. Now, it's quite natural that you feel that way, because if you do any kind of search for running an ad on TV, it's not hard to find a 15-second spot going for $25,000 and higher. I get that. But I promise you, PSI TV can build a television channel for your brand, and it will cost you, for the entire year of distribution, it will cost you less than your last family vacation. So we're willing to share prices with you, but we want to keep this content evergreen, so a link to our prices will be there for you to see. Another common misconception is TV is a bit outdated. Really? Really? Well, with the merger of internet and traditional TV, we now have what's called OTT, over-the-top television. It's a future of blending the accessibility of the internet with traditional TV. Another myth might be, I don't have enough content for TV. Well, if you already are making videos for social media, you probably already have more than enough content to get your channel started. You just repurpose it for TV, as simple as that. Your competition is slowly making their way there. When I put up Alicia West's fitness channel on TV, at the time, hers was the 17th fitness channel on Roku television. At my last check, there were 27 fitness channels on Roku TV. But on social media, including YouTube, there would be thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of fitness channels on those platforms. Standing out from the competition is much harder on social than it is on TV. But if you slip, you will slide. And the next time you go to check on this opportunity, there may be a whole lot of people in your space already on TV. Now is the time, especially as our desire to have a significant market share means our prices are at their most competitive. I would suggest you take good advantage of that now and lock in your rates for the rest of our relationship. Think about it. Who would you trust more? Who would you recognize as the more reputable brand? The one on television or the one that has a few social media posts? Don't let your brand lag behind. PSI TV specializes in building channels for brands like yours. And we handle the tech, the setup, and even the strategy, so you can focus just on creating the content. You can be on TV in as little as 30 days, not months or years. Simply book a consultation with us, and that call is free, just to determine if this is a fit and if now is a time for you. And position your brand as a market leader. Make the leap to TV and watch your brand transform. Are you ready to become a household name, a name that everyone knows and trusts? Trudy Bierman here. I am super simple to find, and I do look forward to connecting with you.